start of 2.5 years, it has been on display. Back in November 2001, Undra White was rocked. Knockdowns in the first and the third, and a final flurry in the fourth. That in this past May, Nicholas Cervera got a strong sense of Jermain's damaging power. First, the right hand. Then Jermain goes to the stiff jab. He would finish things off with a short left hook. 3 knockdowns in the fourth, and there was another tailor-made victim. So now Jermain has broken through to the next 9 years. That was last year. Since then, he took on Rogelio Martinez in May. It was a close fight that had Freddie ahead on all the punch stats. But he wasn't ahead on the scorecards. Just this past July 18th, he faced Miguel Anguilla. The 3 knockdowns scored in the first round, well, that had Freddie's confidence back. Now at 33 years old, he feels he is primed for 5-1, a 5-fight case.
Catch him up. Let's go to work.
According to Ring Magazine.
Head trainer Pat Burke doing a little trash talk. He wants to use that to set the table of the third pitcher. You know, sometimes a pitcher might just do a little something before he throws his bit. And then he flicks it to do.
Scored well there.
Main thing is to certain geography. Get full extension on those punches. Keep Cuevas outside for real estate. Full of distance is very important for the young Taylor. He's a very game guy. You know, later is going to get full extend that jab.
And to set up that right hand moment first round to Cuevas.
You can see he can't win on the outer crash home inside. He's not sure how to get inside. He comes back and eat more of those jabs.
Strong start for Jermain. 14 out of 6
and all that around the world. His entire career, only 3 pounds.
You can see a small abrasion.
We just said he's the bigger guy, but he's using his height, the right developing the right, so he's going to need technique. And you can see him keeping range. He keeps separating him. Whoever stays outside, the shots come off of that. How he crosses that left hand, how he drops it. He drops it down around his chest. See the way he keeps it down? You can know that it's getting off first, but up distance, setting shots up like for counters. Now what? He's going to look for a counter now. I like that. That Michael, the most of all, just want to say, hey, I wish him all the luck in the world in continuing with his career.
Die against the big middle.
2 dimensions here. That's what Taylor has. He can get off first, get full extension like a counterpunch. And he's setting it up beautifully. Do some days outside, he's going to get taken. And then when he tries to get away, Taylor has 2 key. And then being able to counter when the opponent gets a little anxious.
Keep in mind, Freddie is well experienced and skilled. It is his night so far in front of the home crowd.
Look, it's nothing embarrassing. A young career, he's 23 years old. But, style, I said it right from the beginning, they're going to have to stretch his ass at level.
Back to the left so far.
Then he keeps distance, you try to walk in, he's going to look to counter you.
Made him 51-9.
He just stepped with him straight. Right there, throwing that jab from a little too close, and he was pulling straight back. The right hand was able to get over.
Fires right back.
Throwed from the right range, Joe. Out there. You got to be. But if Taylor throws that jab from 2 now, he's trying. Not a lot he can zone in on. If you get the right distance, from Taylor. Only problem is he's got 2 of them. One that comes from high, that comes right off his jaw. Another one. Watch how he drops it a little bit. Drops it down there a little bit, turns it over to his right a little bit, ease it a little.
Hotel Arena. They sense something in the air tonight.
Taylor can win this fight, controls range.
Steady and smooth, the unbeaten Jermain Taylor.
Set up. Conditions, hopefully.
Connected with that one good right hand. Hasn't come off the game one. At the CompuBox punch step.
The distance Cuevas can counter over. But the problem, guys like Taylor, to keep I miss, the guy can't put punches together on him. The guy throwing doesn't have the way.
Clears with the left hand.
As we said on the tips, it's able to be effective with it. See him hook off
contender Jermain Taylor. I've been envisioning this fight all week long. A bunch of jabs, a bunch of rights has become reality. And right back to the final minute.
You know, Joe, I think the The only way Taylor's go to the body. Because Cuevas has a good chin. He covers pretty good.
And you got to learn how to commit, submit, steal. But boy, I'll tell you right now, I'm really enjoying this because he's learning a lot, you know. And when we go back and review the film from this, going to the body so early, we still got like
the unbeaten middleweight contender career.
These guys that take good shots to the head turns around a little bit if it's going to turn around. Funny thing, we want to see Taylor go to the body. Interesting to see if the Cuevas break down. Also been yelling about how just make sure. Well, if he goes to the body, where's
Pat Burns doesn't want to lose momentum. Jermain Taylor, heck of a here in Little Rock, Arkansas. A dominating night. So 54, a clean sweep.
The only 5 punches land controlling range. He's not allowing, for the most part, with that punch. Punching from a distance with. Watch out, that's not by accident. Goes that jab from a little too close.
Ago, he had back-to-back. Couldn't take him out. He's never been in a professional career dating 95. But good body shot with the right hand.
And that's him still go to the body, but he's that left hook. When he does that, he so here we range. I want to keep this style for Taylor. But a guy in front of you who allows you to keep this.
Legend and Steve Atwater. Wave of success into the. And he's been doing it tonight with his jab. Landed Cuevas 142 to 24. More good work with the left hand here in round.
From those body shots, you can see. Taylor stays with that Cuevas. I believe Cuevas has loose ribs on. He's keeping it low, even knowing that he's keeping that right hand low where the ribs are.
There a 1-2 from Jermain Taylor. Goes right back behind him. Great atmosphere.
Up and blocking. You notice he's not blocking as well because of that. The body work is paying dividends for Taylor. Yeah. Well, then it's landing on Cuevas. Feeling that those ribs. Taylor can read that. Cuevas bend over a little. He got timed on the way in. You punch from the right height.
Down Freddie Cuevas. Moments of round number 8.
Not real low. A little bit on the side, leave an opening up top.
You're talking strong here in the 9th. For Jermain, don't get fooled by
this round of Cuevas. Maybe that can test Taylor a little bit in these late rounds. Cuevas is hoping.
Cuevas has never been
home to a certain neighborhood that wasn't a good neighborhood. Your parents said, don't go. When he's trying to walk in, he's got too much distance without getting hurt.
It's the future of the sport for years.
To his credit, he keeps trying, stepping straight back every once in a while. But when Taylor extends those punches, Cuevas got to come into that net, and to come in, they have to catch him before he gets in. The floor of Taylor's every and his step, and a good experience, steady, and have hope that he can time it right there. Cuevas is his only shot. And you can see middle level Cuevas, because the style, these kind of fights, he's still getting around. He's getting us to answer any questions. So he's got top guys. You know, it's a funny. You're gonna have to deal with. I might want to pick a guy that style does, where Taylor's gonna maybe be deep breath, at least mentally, in a fight. That's going to help him lay 2 jabs to Taylor. Watch, he's got 2 kinds of jabs. If you're good enough, whoever's trying. And then there's his height on his delivery. It comes over 3/4.
Minutes ago in round number, another 20. The 9th round, consistent effort.
Inside, finally, it's his. And if he's not the Cuevas physically, but
slowly breaking down mentally. Taylor has never been past 10. The 11th round now. We're seeing out of Freddie Cuevas.
Taylor first came out of the Olympics. You need more of that. Pat Burns on educating silver lining. I was talking to Pat earlier today in camp about 6 weeks. Burns, he understood. He can work just the left hand for about 3 weeks.
Thrown over 600. Another body ski uppercut with that right hand.
And that, just watch his elbows. But anytime he gets close, he almost drops head unprotected just to have cover. Downstairs. Talk about the experience of Cuevas. He's fought 2 former was a junior middleweight, really. Taylor not to allow Cuevas.
He's enjoyed this night, Teddy.
For the left round here, the 12th round. Maybe this is a good spot, Joe, to mention the thing you think about. You know, you're great. They can revive you. If you think you're tired, you got the crowd dominated this fight. You know, there's cons to it too. Hard for you to sleep, you know, that you're not in a hotel. That's great. Hey, somebody might be asking for a tick. Taylor's just thinking of the pros, that crowd being behind him. I'm sure the request to walk to a hotel doesn't get waking up in the middle of the night.
In mere moments, and set the new and 55 jet, the middleweight record.
You can win this fight just with his left jab, and I guess if you throw 600, you can win a lot.
Short right hand follows it up with the left hand.
The only thing Taylor got to work on is that's when opponents later on are going to try to come.
Here's a great sign for Jermain Taylor, and this is what he deserves.
Because his offense is serving as his best defense. He's getting the punches off at the right distance, and Cuevas can't come back and do anything about it. I like the versatility of Taylor. He can counter, he can box, and he can stand there and set things.
Their hometown here.